Members of the Jewish community here in Los Angeles were outraged to learn this cemetery, Mount Zion, had been abandoned, neglected, and vandalized. Hundreds of thousands of dollars has been raised to restore the cemetery so the dead are never forgotten. Tombstones are toppled over, cracked and broken. Some have been vandalized with graffiti. Photos of the deceased were shot out or have been pried away. Nearly 1,000 graves are in ruins. Mount Zion opened in 1916 as a place where impoverished Jews could be buried for free. The organization responsible for upkeep is now defunct, and there wasn't enough money to properly maintain the grounds. It might have remained that way if it weren't for Rob Adler-Peckerar. He found the cemetery in disarray while hunting for the final resting place of the infamous Yiddish writer Lamed Shapiro.
His monument, which says his name, Lamed Shapiro, and it says in Yiddish, Mechaber von der Yiddische Meluche, the writer of the book, a collection of short stories, The Jewish Empire, and has his dates on it, fell face up. And he chose to be buried in this cemetery so that he could be buried near his wife, who had died 20 years before. And her monument actually had fallen face down.
Local media published reports about the cemetery, prompting leaders in the Jewish community to form a nonprofit organization called Friends of Mount Zion to restore the abandoned cemetery.
I was deeply, deeply sad. I cried. And after about 20 minutes of just being totally overwhelmed, I said, all right, we need to roll up our sleeves and make a huge project out of this, which is what we've done.
Some of the graves were damaged by earthquakes, but Rabbi Moshe Greenwald says most of them were damaged by vandals. Even though some tombstones weigh thousands of pounds, they're easy to knock over. The organization has hired construction crews to pour new concrete ledgers, fix cracked tombstones, and secure them with rebar and concrete. But they won't be able to replace damaged or missing pictures.
Even if nobody came to visit here, Jewish tradition is very, very clear that a cemetery is sacred ground, it's holy ground. The people that are lying here, they're all people that deserve respect. And their souls are still connected with this place to some degree or another.
Restoration could take up to 2 years to complete and cost upwards of $800,000. Whatever the price, the Friends of Mount Zion organization wants to make sure that the people buried here are never again forgotten. Lindsay Mastis for JN1, Los Angeles.